Well, hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. What is up, Ronty, the Jiggly, Stallhead, Scotty? How are you guys doing? Hope you're well. Right. Good. You ready to go and have a bit of fun? As soon as I flippity flip this one around, we should be good. Alright. We don't even have an arena to grind right now. Boo hoo. What's up, Callum? The game has been a bit dry, hasn't it? Like last week or so, last week now. And I know it's a crazy thing to say after like 9.3 came out, but 9.3 isn't the type of content that, you know, you go replay, you kind of mess around with it and stuff like that. It was just get through it and be done with it. Okay then. Okay then. We have senior slashed. Contend with. Ban that Mordo? No, senor. I mean, I should have probably, but he picked the Groot instead. I need to edit my deck, but earning the rank ups has kind of slowed down to a crawl as well. Is Groot's his lucky charm? Yeah. Groot's actually a good defender in this meta. Like legit good. MrWTF. Oh, that's fine with that. Yep, fair enough. Assalamualaikum. Alaikum salam, buddy. Yeah. 40 seconds. Come on. Like, I would love to rank up Guardian, but I don't want to rank up Guardian for this matter. And Guardian's very strong and expensive. Alright. Going Dean on me. He is going all the way Dean on me. Aha, look who's winning now. Below 1 block damage. Oh well. Rank for Cassandra, she actually slept so hard. I don't know, I don't like her too. I mean, I kind of like her, I just don't think she's particularly great. Yeah, so we're giving Spider-Woman on these. And then we're just gonna see what happens. Why am I such an... Well, luckily Groot can't slap for shit. She needs to do a special one first, if you're daunted and slap. Well, yeah, Melonland. Definitely needs like a little tweak, I think. Make her, you know, better to you. You are? Och den aktien måste komma in också. Well, baby Jean. Oh, but baby Spider-Woman. 1 second, whilst I still use the champion.
Harry's choice of lifestyle is wrong, so we're gonna beat him up for it. Now, take these baseball bats and get to it. All right, good so far. No, don't use the bats like that. No, don't use them like that either. All right, look, just put him down and use your fists. No, not like that.
I want to know if Kabam is gonna say something today about the whole Spider-Woman thing. The red? Why he not in C4? He should have been in C4. Shield or Solvac in Mixed 4? Solvac. Then he says something by now? I should have said something last week. Wonder if they can change the deep down. Yeah, you do wonder about that, don't you? Afternoon? Well, good afternoon, noted. Mike's gonna say we love the game, you love the game. Yeah, kumbaya. He's going to say kumbaya, motherfuckers. No notification? Well, hello. Well, hello, that's it. Then Spider-Man gonna be better than Piggy still? I don't know. I genuinely think that Piggy might be better than. I should have picked Spider-Man. Probably should. Every 2-3 years, we could get a new Necropolis, if that's what you mean, this year. Because that is the rank up decision that you are stuck at. Fair enough. Do we take werewolf? Wolfie, don't disappoint me. I'm replacing a service pursuit. Don't like that. Because then ability accuracy again, it matters a lot.
Shut up and take my money.
Fuck. I screwed this match up. Hey, no face. Made Weasel member. Yeah, I butchered this fight. I should have went to control. I have been butchering this fight way too often in the last few days. Thought it worked out perfectly fine, but no. It's definitely a winnable. Fine. I can dislike because I want that. And I can dislike it. I do like it though. I mean, there will be times when it messes you around, but I still do like it. It definitely helps me more than it hinders me. In my opinion. Oh yeah, no, I'm screwed, screwed. Absolutely screwed. Yep. Yeah, no, I'm done for. He's gonna call that shit in like 28 seconds. I should have said my... But wait, did I place first? Right? Anyways. That's fine. I thought I am in the sun there. Okay, fine, let's kill that. Ah. Mark my words, Karina is next. I believe you. Perpetually asked, behavior hasn't changed in the column recorded. Took me 3 months. Only 6 months. Yeah, they do lie, and that post is full of shit, honestly. Oh, it's fine. That was very bad. Carolina's sunlight appearance is not entirely random. Typically, it kind of tries to predict whether you're gaining ground or losing ground, since the sunlight expired. So when sunlight expires, it kind of takes a little bit of a snapshot of whether you're moving forwards or backwards, and then you can kind of expect the sunlight to appear slightly forward or slightly backwards to where it was. Does that make sense? The best I describe it, the sunlight is trying to help you appear where you're at. The one thing that really messes with that is the relic, but in general it will try to help you and be where it's better for you. I think I was fine on offense, so defense is my need to. Oh, but you did say Nico though. Yes, exactly, Lord Darkness. What's the rotation for Cal Obsidian? You drop 3 heavies and activate root. That's the entire rotation. You go below 2. Ooh, the guy's running halfling. Interesting. Hmm. Man has a rank 4 Zemo. To 196. I hope he's not opening any more Titan crystals right now. Are you receiving or delivering claps? It's a mixed bag right now. Alright, go you. Operator cash. I don't know how many hits is the level 2, which might be an issue. It was 6. Fuck you. I hate thing in this meta. I hate thing in this meta. I mean, it could have been done way better, but no. Enough. So right now I'm getting clapped. Alright, well. So screwed up. So I just realized that Luka Doncic plays MCOC. How did you realize that? Alright, well. I'm still gonna get so screwed here. Ah. Fair enough. Is well played. Yeah, you can do this fight well enough, but I was hoping that my power drain's gonna come back quicker. I should have done mediums first and then heavy and then again done. So, getting clapped. And why would I take out the Romans? Huh? That's literally what it's gonna be used for. What do you have against Romans? But and who he has remaining as well? Gotcha. Yeah, I know. Gentle is a bit of a problem at times. And 9.3 boss wasn't too bad at all. Alright. Mm-hmm. Too much blue in the chat. The chat is quite blue. You are left out, Adam, for sure. There is a fair amount of blueies in the chat. Ban my castings about his mystics. Yep. Which kind of took away from the entire point here. But fine. What did I do to you, Messiah? Well, first of all, if we're completely honest here, did kind of disappear on me right before my wedding. Nah, I screwed up. Oh. Ah, you shish kebab. Well, that's different. Should have saved my tiger. Fuck. What kind of bastard ass AI is this? You bitch! What? Seriously? That was a heavy. I blocked and I charged heavy. That was not a medium. This wasn't borderline perfect until. What the fuck? Well, dude, the gaming Kabam is an example of a verbal and physically abusive partner while gaslighting and repetitive. Yeah, I agree. This is borderline abusive. Serpent should be nerfed. I mean, Serpent should have been nerfed. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000% Serpent should have been nerfed. This fight can go so wrong so fast. Probably screwed up. Maybe not. When Enchantress, now Serpent, got rebalanced, Pro instantly became untrustworthy. Nothing with the book. It happened before that, in my experience. But that was kind of like one of the final things. Again, like few of the things. Werewolf Benad's meant to be a 4/5 defender. He never was. He didn't get touched up. Destroyer was meant to be 4/5 in damage and defender. That never happened. Take a look at 2024 champions. The fact that Ironheart didn't get touched up, but later on it turned out she was bugged. Fine, whatever. Ironheart we can deal with. Leader being perfectly balanced. I disagree with Beeman. The fact that Isofing didn't get buffed up. That's crazy. Like the fact that Isofing didn't get tuned up is insane. Don't you agree? Those people. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people have already left. Like, Kabam can do anything at this point, and there will already be people, significant amount of people who have left the game. And that's another thing that I previously talked about with Sith Supreme. Like, every shitty thing that Kabam does scares away people, either temporarily or permanently. Maybe their intentions. Maybe Slinger, but still, I mean, Kabam can have whatever the fuck intentions they want. It doesn't mean that we as a community have to like it and how to be okay with it. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with, like, you know, Disney making whatever Marvel movies and series they want, but, you know, I'm not obligated to like it or support it or pay money for that and so on and so forth. So, Michael? And, you know, the more crap Kabam like pulls like this, it just alienates the players and the people are leaving. Or they're just stopping their spendings and they're cancelling their sigils and they're skipping sales, or they're like stepping away permanently. And it's happening every time Kabam makes decisions like that. And that is the other thing. That is the other thing. Like, look back at what Kabam has done within, you know, last year or two. Have those things made the game more fun for you? Like, do you enjoy playing the game less or more? I should not have picked that, but okay. For me, it's LB champions, balance, balance. Yeah, exactly. One of the things that makes this game fun is strong, powerful, cheesy champions. Yeah, this still sucks. I got completely adapted. Should have rerolled before on the previous one, but I didn't want it, and now I'm gonna get kicked by you also. Yeah, endless chase for new fun characters, but again, key aspect of being fun. Have the champions like been that fun? Well, the ones that are getting nerfed. And this one is on me. This one's on me. Why couldn't I just block bait out? This one's damnly on me. Should have been under a minute fight and way more health left. Some things are shocking, which doesn't help. I was up to the precision first, but now hanging around a bit. But they also have a bigger account, so I don't understand the other side of it. Well, it's not just the shocking part. It's the entire way Kabam approaches those things. First of all, I'm still against top 30 prestige. I wish it never happened. But the other thing is that Kabam spoke about top 30 prestige in relation to the event quest, and the event quest only. There was never a single mention about top 30 prestige for anybody else. For anything else at all. The entire discussion was, some of you might recall it, but event quest, Elder's difficulty, whatnot, not once AQ is mentioned. And then when the announcement comes days before the update, oh yeah, it's AQ as well. So it means it's game wide. So. Holy shit, I'm losing so much health. I should have went for level 3. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, fair. And that stupid Captain Britain is getting on my nerves recently. And that kind of perfectly describes where a lot of anger towards Kabam's coming from. There are no rewards for gifting, Messiah. I played Miles Snap, but no, I didn't. Is there any point in the path again thing? Nah, who knows? Who knows, buddy? Come on, live tomorrow. Come on, should be live on Friday, I think. Finally reached podium. Nice, congratulations, nice guy. How do you lose health like that? Because Captain Britain is shit. Because that's what Captain Britain does. But yeah. Honeymoon punchline. Well, we're flying on the honeymoon on 8th. That's just more so just some extra spending money to do something cool. Yeah, we're flying on 8th. Do you have your deck ready for next one? More or less. I don't know what's changed. Well, Captain Britain got it like a random rework. Yeah, Kabam's never gonna give me that code, buddy. And even if I had that code, I wouldn't be pushing it right now. That's a rank 4 cap for fuck off. Yeah, not to mention that in this meta I'm pretty much not running Captain Britain contests. Jack's great, but I'm not running him in this man. Well, I wouldn't say instant, it takes a couple hours, but yeah. Oh god, rebalance program. Of course it is. Guys, Neuroshock works on robots? Hey, if it works, don't question it. Oh, somebody said Nico, though. Oh, I mean, it depends. Do you actively? Do you actively keep opening Titans right now? Martin also goes to Gulag, because why not? What is that RNG? Better. Ah, good enough. Nah, it worked out fine. That was close. It was a bit close. It was a bit close, I'm not gonna lie. Any news from Kabam? Kabam has not told us anything about anything in regards of anything. They are listening? They are listening, of course they are. I got a tie not that long ago as well. No, oh wait, did they post an update? Or is that the only thing that they have posted? Recent discussions, how to refund all my money. Justice for Jessica or Kabam, do good or do nothing. Oh. Kabam, are you going to engage with player base? Yet another SW solution better than Kabam's. Alright. What's up, Debo? Ah. Alright, we got 11 pointed Enos. Very well. Posted what's fine. No, they haven't posted anything. I think that has been the only thing that any Kabam employee posted, but that already was like last week. Like, I'm passing along your feedback or something like that. You know, the links guy over there. Up 6 Ironheart will help in Act 9. Potentially, but I don't recommend investing too. I mean, Ironheart has been useful in Act 9, yeah. But again, investing much in 6 stars, yeah, I don't think so. Not the best thing. Kabam has said that Caroline is overperforming offensively. Just so you guys know. So there's no surprised Pikachu faces that they try to nerf her too. I also like how Kabam's tune-ups are Patriot gets 2% more damage and like 1.5 second longer duration on whatever. You know what I mean? And the nerfs are fuck their weight counter. And it's more shit with new champions? Yeah. I completely agree. That was one of my main arguments. And the thing is, because this whole rebalance process takes like half a year, you can't afford to wait for half a year. Because there's going to be whales and whatnot, and you're going to be facing with those champions and going up against them all the time. Alright, let's fuck you there. Let F you there. Balance promotion. So Dark Phoenix performance. Of course they're gonna be happy about Dark Phoenix performance. It's like I can just smell within the next 2 months, or like potentially even Dracula being a crazy defender with a weight in it, in the kit. And while buffs do not matter, the nerfs are game changing. Yeah, exactly. Because you know they buffed Patriot. Who gives a shit? In report, there's gonna be some ding dongs like, oh, I care. Gulag Master, there is a one little one, but just a reminder, whoever is the Gulag Master, and if you are here at the end of the stream, you do get to pick who gets added to the matchup spreadsheet. I mean, Sabertooth is useless. They can twist and turn it however the fuck they want, but Baby Sabertooth still useless as fuck. The Gulag Master again? No, you're not. I mean, it could have been slightly better, but okay. We'll be fine. Can Britain the best mutant defender right now? No. Overall, though. Also, it's still a problem. Gene is out there. Since they're still like they have a lot of decently good defenders. Like, you know, Gene, Dominant, Gentle, Cabrit, and Sinister, Dust, but it always depends kind of on the meta. I will be, maybe, but maybe Nice Guy can do something about it. Oh, it's Dracula that's coming. I'm telling you, if it's Dracula, and he's gonna be like a Mystic Defender with an evade. Yeah, Serpent's still the roughest one. Alright, so... not much else I can do here. A Dark Phoenix ahead. Well, the thing... this is about as well as you can do that fight. Good enough. The thing is, neither Phoenix or Serpent are that difficult. They are just impossible to do well without a perfect counter. Like, fighting-wise, there's nothing particularly difficult in taking, you know, Serpent with fucking Kushala or Chavez or whatnot. Or Dark Phoenix is, like, at Tuma. If you have a good counter, the fight's fucking easy. That's the worst thing about it. It's not like fighting Korg with, you know, less than ideal counter or something. It is, you either have counter, you lose. Oh, I have lost a whole bunch of games because of that. It's all over. Telling you, I can smell Dracula being a Mystic Defender with an awakening kit. And for you, and then Serpent. Well, the thing is also, the critical thing about Serpent is that half his counters never work if you put in like one basic node on him. It's gonna be called the way, it's gonna be Dracula Ducks, or something like that, probably. Are you bastard? Why are you sniping me? Where is that bastard? As soon as mods, as soon as you see Osman in the chat, gulag for that bastard. Gulag, I tell you. 2 gulags. Impressive. Any new gaslighting program? Nope, they're just still radio silent so far. Shit. That is unacceptable. Oh, I'm so gonna lose this. What? Yeah, I knew. Fuck off. Yeah, this is gonna be a big fat L. Dracula is gonna be a Mystic Defender within a way. I can smell it. Well, I mean, like, I screwed up anyway. Well, that's fine. That's wonderful and fine. Yeah, Red Skull can do that fight well. I'm telling you, Dracula is going to be a Mystic Defender within a wait. Did my Cassandra know from a late start and worth rank 3, rank 4? I took my unduped one to rank 3. I'm not particularly impressed so far. I don't know. Enchantress is a fucking useless attacker if I've ever seen one. Stop talking like that. Like, Enchantress is only worth it if the fight lasts 35 minutes and there are like 10 better options for those fights. That is what I call a useless attacker. Do you think that this never follows on Spider-Man? I think it's impossible to do so if you want to play actively. I mean, like, if you play super casually, fair enough. You can wait until But if you're like trying to play Battlegrounds and Lines more actively, you can't wait. You already have to wait until you get them from like Titan and whatnot. But yeah, I think I'm probably cooked, but yeah, the rank 4 Chels is gonna be, unless he fucks up, and unless I fuck up. There's one of the best. Shut up. Yeah, fine. Stupid spider ones. Yeah, riggedy right. How long has he never do everything lately? Like, no, here's the thing. Objectively speaking, enchantment's fucking useless. Even statistically speaking. First of all, I do think Everest content solely champions are useless to begin with, offensively. If a champion's made only for Everest content, that by definition means you're not going to do 99.9% of the fights with that champion. Because you do Everest content, true Everest content, once in like 2-3 years. And then, even if a champion is good for Everest content, typically, you still go to the comfort champions, the ones that you end up playing with more often rather than something very specific. And if you do rank up something very specific for Everest content, then it has to be like the very best. Like Aegon, for instance, or something. Like, and like, Strife is Everest content type champion, but he's also like useless for Everest content because we never used him, or like hardly anybody ever used Strife for Everest content because, you know, why would you when Aegon's better? Right? So if you're an Everest type of champion, you have to be the very best. Unless Kabam forces you that. And then even if you are good in Everest, it doesn't matter. Because you have to be the very best unless Kabam makes it an objective or a milestone or something. So that's where we are. And Enchantress is one of those things where, like, why the fuck would you go in with Enchantress when so CCP Glazer trying to use Enchantress for Necro and it was first released, he kept dying third and crashing out. It was hilarious. Well, it makes sense. I mean, like, I have no problems admitting that, you know, if you need to deal with like 10 million health pool, you know, Enchantress does better than most champions in the game. But at the same time, people are just going to use the best, not one of the best. You got progress in Grand Grace pity system towards feature chat. I need like 73. I know that Nico crystals are here, but unless somebody wants to buy like 7 Odins or something, for me, I'm not getting that Nico from that. But yeah, to me that by definition means champion's useless. Offensively. There for Cyber? Yeah. There for Cyber. Alright, everybody has that stupid rank for Nico, though. It hurts my soul. It really does. I mean, there are some people already at level 65. If you did the whole raid thing kind of diligently. Except for Punk 27. I got your gulag. Yeah, I did get the gulag. To teach you a lesson, you old crab. No, Nico is not gonna get touched. I don't think for a second that Nico is gonna get touched up. Not until KT gets one. That's gulag, Alex. That's flat out gulag. Nothing else but gulag there. I need you to activate that special at some point today. We're committing. Oh boy, I hope you fucked up, but hey. You asked for that? Yeah, no I did, you're right. I did. He's never intended to be poison immune. Yeah, that makes about as much sense as the ensnare comment. Alright, fine, fuck it. Go with it. Okay, I'm gonna get wrecked, yeah. Again, still worthy? Nah. Yep, not definitely cooked. That 2%, like normally level 2 and then exploding works, but not this time, I guess. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go hang my head in the shit. Bitch. Every goddamn. Every light intercept is just a fail. Yeah. This is not good. But it's okay. I'd much prefer going on a tilt today and tomorrow, and then we're gonna have a good position for safeguard. Yeah, let's not fall under 300. Oh yeah, Serpent is perfectly balanced there. I don't think that was ever under question. There's one more line than there. I have come to the conclusion, unless Kabam announces new leadership, the community will continue to be upset. I don't think, like, the leadership matters that much, because I'm willing to bet that we have gone through several phases. Although I do think what Kabam is doing in the last year is worse than they have ever done in terms of like very anti-player decisions and gaslighting and lying. Match was rigged. Nice. The champion design got better, but last 2 or 3 months they have been on a bit of a slump. If we take a look at last champions. For me, that's criminal. If we take a look at the last champions by the release, since Nico and Catalina, we have 1 month of Maker and High Evolutionary. Both are mid as fuck. Then we have Solvark and Cassandra Nova. I'd argue both are mid as fuck, except Solvark's kind of decent on defense under, specific circumstances. And then we have Mr. Knight and Silver Samurai. Silver Samurai seems cool. Mr. Knight seems weird as fuck. Doesn't seem great either. So for like last 3 months, they have definitely been on, well, not a great run. In my humble opinion. Because we started with Okoye and Gentle, great. Zola and the shitty Falcon, so 50-50. Falcon shitty, Zola, crazy defender, but useful. Jean, Grey, and Bastion, fine. Both are alright. One is great. Spider-Woman and Lumitrix, solid month. And then we had Yelena and Nico. You know, good champions. The other day someone said rank 4 in that was normal. What? I mean, that's the thing. You can always kind of see their point of view, but I mean, I think I have heard his arguments as they are for the most part, and this is gonna suck. Rank 4 Sinister is fuckity fuck. Whew. I mean, still screwed, but yeah, well, shit. Yeah, they don't need to be that strong. That shouldn't be part of their kit. It's all subjective. Yeah, exactly. It's like, says who? Like, you don't need to take... Like, at the same time, somebody says, like, Venom doesn't need bleeds. You know? Or all of a sudden, they just remove precisions from Venom's kit because he doesn't need precisions. He's, like, good enough without them. Like, says who? Like, I disagree. Venom was not designed to be so nuky, so he doesn't need this, this, and that. They can say whatever the fuck they want. It's up to you to decide whether you agree or not. Like, I disagree with the vast majority of what those fuckers are saying. Especially when they're clearly being disingenuous about it. Especially when they sold Spider-Woman with and snare in the fucking deep dive, showing countering a fucking bullseye. If she didn't need it, you should have taken it off before you sold the champion. Like, if she never had it in the kit and we would never even think about it, fair enough. They put ensnare in the deep dive, they sell it, you know, as being capable of countering a bullseye and having that ensnare on, and then saying just don't need it. I tell that they can fuck off. Can't sell you a car that has like 6 liter, you know, engine and 500 horsepower, and then half a year later going like, you don't need that. Like it, like 200 less horsepower. Yep, no, this is a problem. I'm just cooked. Yeah. Didn't think it through clearly, I guess. Good. Yet. Yeah, I'm still cooked. Yeah, of course, can jug in that. Too much time here if you want to read. I am definitely tilting. I am definitely tilting. Is No Face still here, by the way? We're gonna do one more match. And then we need to figure out who or if we add something to the spreadsheet. So, Mr. No Face. Who is the champion that you want adding to the spreadsheet? Should you remain the Gulag Master? You need the solution to wait. Crosshair match a spreadsheet. I mean, that pretty exactly. It is not common effective tool, so it doesn't need to be. When they say that she didn't need a solution to wait across her matchup spread, they mean that's pretty exact. That pretty exactly is not a common and effective tool, so it doesn't. Again, that is a stupid ass logic. Because, first of all, a wait counter always helps. Because Kabam uses nodes, and then all her common spreadsheet matches are affected as well. Like, a good example is the Purgatory boss that we just did in Elder difficulty. A good example is this meta. If you can ensnare away the Unstoppable, then you can go and punish with the wait being active, for instance. A good example, besides the Bullseye, besides Spider Ham, besides, you know, doing Spider Men and whatnot, and herself, is, again, just a ton of different nodes. Again, the ensnare, that's not even mentioning the build accuracy aspect of it. Then to further that discussion, yeah, since they remove mechanics from champs because they don't use them. That's also true. I'm willing to bet that there are some abilities of Zola that I don't even know exist. Or something. I don't know who's on the spreadsheet. I can show you. So this is the spreadsheet thus far. Purgatory. Any purgatory experts here? Because I don't know if I could do justice to that entry. Let me suggest mutant. Not about suggestions here. It is all about fuck, man, I think it's cheeky. Yeah, Prowler's non-contact mediums. How often do you use that? Do you have the purple hair lady? I do not, Mike. I do not. Yeah, fine, you go. The next live stream is not going to be interesting because on their Discord and on their live streams they just ban or time out everybody who says anything that they do not like. That's only used with sessions. Yeah, that's not a fair argument. Oh yeah, Red Skull's nice, especially in this meta because he gets extra power. But even in general, like any meta, Red Skull can do map thing very well. Well, there's gonna be no more Dave, so no more puns. I really, really did not enjoy the fun aspect of it. Oof. I mean, bullshit. Server needs a tune-up? I agree. Shit, 71 seconds. I could have tried. I don't know. I wonder how fast these is. Probably a nuke it with big, isn't it? Yeah. Come on, RNG, babe. He's gonna be faster, isn't he? And you failed it. Yep, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Think, like, what is the best strat for this fight? Go for level 2s? You get these. Still way too long. Yeah. Way too slow. Did he take 10% damage? I wonder if I had a better chance to be faster with. I was gonna donate for Onslaught, but I guess. The thing is, I don't know the best strategy. Because if you, when you activate level 1, then you get power stings on you. And this sucked. I am on a bit of a tilt right now, but that's okay. I guess. Let's double check if Kabam has said anything. So do we have Purgatory experts? Purgatory for Battlegrounds though is such a weird random champ. Like, I don't know. That's the thing, is I don't think I can add Purgatory. And what seems annoying this one? That what? You can dex her special 1. Yes, if you don't have the fumble on. Yeah, that matchup, yeah, it does seem annoying. Purgatory expert here. Okay, so the rules are Mr. Purgatory expert. Because this is not on me. If anything here is wrong, then it's on you guys. Because I have no idea. My purgatory is rank 2. I have used her for like incursions, and that's what I don't even use her for raids. So mystic, small defensive value. Alright. No, not formula only. Formula only. There you go. Alright, so. Alright, purgatory. Well, let's start with the cosmics. Serpent, rank 4 perk definitely will destroy the serpent. They're gonna be sub 40 though. Okoye Shatter to rank 4. Shatter is more versatile, Okoye is more nuky. I personally went to Shatter first. Alright, so, Thanos. Can Purgatory do Thanos well? I mean, I imagine you can, but you can't be super aggressive, so... I'm still gonna go ahead and say yes, I guess. Is she good against Dark Phoenix? I don't think so. I'm gonna go ahead with no here. Medusa is definitely gonna be a yes. Nova is also gonna be a yes. Maestro, I think is gonna be a no, or is it a yes? Is Maestro a yes or no? 55 seconds still counts within the yes. Just FYI. Somebody needs to tell me on Maestro here. Also, the Purgatory expert, Mr. Senor. Nice. Because I think she can, because you still nullify his buffs when you feel a bar power, no? Or does that get glanced as well? So what is yes or no on Maestro? Sub 60 seconds. Can it be done? He's incinerating me though as well, isn't he? Oh wait. Neutralize doesn't work glancing, but alright, fine. I think there is a way, I'm not super sure. Fine, we'll leave it yes for now. Let's go with Bullseye, that'll be a big fat no. Yelena is probably a no, I assume. Because she does get quite a lot of beauty. Lumitrix is probably yes, I don't think there's much of an issue there. Atuma is going to be a no, you're still going to take a ton of damage. Korg is probably a yes. I think you can do that within 60 seconds. Nick Fury is going to be somewhat, because you can't nuke him. But there you go. Alright, is that correct? Does everybody agree with this? Alright, Enchantress, I think that's a yes. There's no particular reason why that would be a no. Kindred. How does she do against Kindred? Nico and Destroyer. I mean, Destroyer I think is going to be somewhat if he's high sig. You do gain the Fury and one. I am not entirely sure there. Yeah. Ironically, I do think she does fine against Thing. High Evolution is probably going to be a no, or somewhat at best. Alright, Kindred is no. Nico is somewhat. And Rintra? What about Rintra? So somewhat, yeah, kind of makes sense. Oh, come on, don't. Now we're gonna have to wait. Scotty, dude. Should have let it slide this time around. I think Rintra is a no, because you're still gonna get Yeah, whatever. Okay, anyways, let's go down to the text for now while he goes back. Sorry, my bad. It's alright, I'm good. I'm bringing him back, it's fine. He's gonna be back in 10 seconds. 10 seconds and he's back. Let's sell. Zola, I think that we know. I think Red Skull eventually is yes. I think Red Skull is yes. Solvark's probably a no. I don't know. I think Solvark is... I don't know. Penny Parker is probably a no. You can take whatever. You can't maintain tempo. Talker's probably a yes. There's no particular reason not to. Sentinel, I think is yes. Main damage is the degen and plus gonna help you. And then so Black Hole 53. We need answers for Zola, Solvark, and Fam. I think Fam is gonna be a no. Black Hole PD3. Thing is Modok. Think it's gonna be a no. Soldier is no. Farm is a no. Zola is somewhat if you're interested. I'm gonna mark Zola as a no, see if you can punish. So I'm gonna leave that as a no then too. Whoops. There you go. Okay, so Photon is definitely a no. Spider Woman is also whoops. Definitely a no. Modok, I'd mark that as a no too. Alright, so there's definitely someone decent for both Servant and Thanos by then. Somewhat decent. Does she do Penny that well? I was like, how do you get rid of the shield? Should I remove it that fast? I mean, I can give it yes here. I don't think in general meta though it's somewhat decent for Serpent. I think you end up either taking damage or taking too long. I don't know. You can change that with screenshots. DM it. Fine enough for it. We're talking. Oh. Dollar with. Alright, I'm giving that a somewhat unless somebody brings me video proof. Okay, anyways, last final ones. Onslaught. Is she fine against Onslaught? Is she fine against Onslaught? You can do Dust and Sinister. Okay. Yeah, Dust I know she's kind of good for. Onslaught I think she can probably do decently too. Jean. Domino is going to be a no probably. Gentle. I think she kind of can. I don't know. Captain Britain's probably going to be a no. Or is it? Yes. So the Gentle and Jean. If it's slow, then it's somewhat. Oh, slow with gentle. So this, and I guess we're gonna put in yes. There you go. The result is 15 categorical no's, 16 yeses by someone. Alright. Alright, fine. Fine. Special transposed. Da, da, da. Need to keep bringing this down properly. But there we go. 31's not bad. Not great though. Spider-Man and Chakra are the clutch ones. And tons. That's it for now, I guess. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll see you later. Bye bye. And remember, kids, Kabam sucks.
Hello there, guys, and welcome back to